Hi, this is Kim Sutton coming to you from my classroom in Arcata, California. My quiet, empty classroom where I'm practicing social distancing. I decided that it might be fun to share some of my massive literature collection of books that incorporate mathematics. One of my all-time favorite books is a book from 1996 called Even Stephen and Odd Todd, by the author, Catherine Cristaldi. For a book to stay in print that long means that is a good book. So let's begin our journey with this story, Even Stephen and Odd Todd. Even Stephen lived on the edge of town in a 2-story house with a 4-bicycle garage. He had 6 cats, 8 gerbils, 10 goldfish, and a flower garden with 12 sprinklers. "I'll have 2 loaves of bread," said Even Stephen when he went to the bakery. At the library, he checked out 4 books. At the post office, he bought 8 stamps. Even Stephen loved everything to be even. "There's nothing odd about him," his neighbors told each other. One day, Even Stephen heard a knock on his door. He looked out the window. It was Cousin Odd Todd. Even Stephen pulled down the shade and turned off the lights. "No one's home," he shouted. Then he heard 3 knocks. Then he heard 5 knocks. Then he heard 7 knocks. "Stop, stop," Even Stephen cried out twice. He opened the door. "Odd Todd," said Even Stephen. "What a surprise." "Hey, cuz," came a voice from behind 3 odd-shaped suitcases. "Guess who's spending the summer with you?" Even Stephen looked up and down the street. He looked behind the bushes. He looked under the welcome mat. He didn't see anyone except Odd Todd. It was going to be one long summer. The next morning, Even Stephen got up at 8 o'clock sharp. He was very hungry. "I'll make pancakes for breakfast," he said. "If I make 4 pancakes, I can have 2 now and save 2 for lunch. If I make 8 pancakes, I can have 4 now and save 4 for lunch." Even Stephen smacked his lips. Counting pancakes made him very, very hungry. He decided to make 12 pancakes, 6 for now and 6 for lunch. Just then, Odd Todd woke up. It was 9 o'clock sharp. "Yum, I smell pancakes," he said. Odd Todd rubbed his stomach 13 times. He went into the kitchen. Even Stephen was washing his plate. He didn't see his cousin. "Chomp, chomp, chomp." "Good morning, cuz," said Odd Todd with his mouth wide open. Even Stephen's mouth fell open too. He stared at the plate of pancakes. Now there were only 3 odd pancakes for lunch. "What's so good about it?" Even Stephen snapped. He went out to work in his garden. Even Stephen loved his garden more than anything. "Today I will plant 6 rows of petunias, 8 rows of honk, honk, honk." Even Stephen looked up. Odd Todd rode by on a tricycle with 3 wheels, 5 different colored streamers, and a horn shaped like a parrot. Odd Todd waved with one hand. He was not watching where he was going. Odd Todd rolled straight into Even Stephen's garden. Even Stephen's face turned beet red. 2 puffs of smoke came out of his ears. "My prize 4-leaf clovers," he shouted. "Look what you have done. I am really, really, really sorry," Odd Todd said. "I'll buy you lunch," he added. Even Stephen thought it over. It was almost noon. Odd Todd could not get into trouble as long as they were together. The pair of cousins headed for town. Even Stephen and Odd Todd went to the pizza place. "I would like 4 slices," said Even Stephen, 2 with onions and 2 with olives. "I would like 3 slices," said Odd Todd, 1 plain, 1 with extra cheese, and 1 with gummy worms. Even Stephen looked at his cousin's pizza. There were 9 pink worms on it, 9 squishy, wiggly worms. His face turned green. You look a little pale, Cuz, said Odd Todd. You should get out in the sun more. Even Stephen and Odd Todd walked to the ice cream shop. I will have 2 scoops of double dip chocolate, said Even Stephen. I will have a triple nutty fudge sundae, said Odd Todd. Extra nuts, please. Even Stephen went to look for a seat. Odd Todd brought the ice cream. Even Stephen took a bite of his ice cream. Then he saw something odd. It was the nuts. There were exactly 11. Nuts, he screamed. Who put nuts on my double dip chocolate? Even Stephen's face turned blue. 4 puffs of smoke came out of his ears. No need to thank me, Cuz, Odd Todd smiled. They were extras. On the way home, Even Stephen saw a sign in the flower shop. Perfect garden contest. Big prize. I have a perfect garden, said Even Stephen. It's perfect because it's perfectly even. He wrote his name on the contest list. Hey, Cuz, check out this plant, said Odd Todd. Even Stephen did not answer. He ran home and turned on his 12 sprinklers. Then Even Stephen took a nap. He dreamed about winning the big prize. Even Stephen woke up and went to his perfect garden. The contest judge would be coming soon. Even Stephen counted his 6 rows of petunias, his 8 rows of daisies, his 10 rows of sunflowers, and 1 row of cactuses. Each cactus had 5 long, sharp needles. Even Stephen's face turned purple. 6 puffs of smoke came out of his ears. That's it, Even Stephen screamed. I can't take you anymore, cousin. You are too odd. Just then, the contest judge came over to the garden. Odd. Yes, but I like it. We have a winner. He handed Even Stephen 2 tickets. 2 tickets to Twin Lakes. Even Stephen smiled. Now, who shall I take on this trip for 2? He asked. Don't worry, Cuz, Odd Todd said. My 3 bags are already packed. What a delightful story, and how fun that we're going to play some math games. You can find those games and activities on my YouTube channel. I'm glad you enjoyed the story, Even Stephen and Odd Todd. More books to come. See you next time.